And now for today's presentation, Design Challenges in Wearable Devices. Discussing today's topic is Jeff Combs, the Director of Sales for the Consumer Electronics Business Segment at Hirose. Jeff is a graduate of the University of Chicago. Joining Jeff will be Junya Doi, Technical Marketing Specialist who graduated from Keio University in Japan, and Bill McKillop, Interconnect Technology and Technical Support Manager at Hirose. Bill has a BSEE from Northeastern University in Boston. Collectively, Jeff, Junya, Bill, and myself have over 90 years of experience in the interconnect industry. Now, it's with great pleasure I turn this special session over to Jeff to begin. Jeff, take it away.
Thanks, Bill. Yes, everyone, welcome to our topic for today. As Bill mentioned, we'll be discussing the design challenges for wearable electronics. Just to preface kind of the conversation, early wearable electronics designs, generally you had to recycle components from other mobile devices like smartphones, PC, tablet products. As demand has risen, optimized product lines have been developed for wearables in particular, and this has allowed a lot more flexibility in the types of designs that can be created, enabling some really aggressive form factors. So that's brought a whole new batch of challenges when designing a wearable system. So we wanted to kind of cover some of the design challenges we see and some potential solutions for those challenges in today's discussion. So with that, we'd like to kick off and dive right in here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Bill McKillop, the Interconnect Technology Manager for Hirose Electric USA. And today I would like to talk with you about the best connectors for wearable devices and do no additional steps, all secure, and it will self-clean to lock the FPC in place. To release, it's a single rear action flip with no access to the front of the cable required. The FH62 and 72 saves not only assembly steps and time, but allows type component board stacking and insertion into tabbed locks, ensuring capture and avoiding misalignment issues. Shipped ready to assemble with no open hinges and the risk of moving prematurely or damaging the lever, spring contacts add to additional dust contamination control. It's available now in 2 size and pin counts to accommodate the demanding form factor requirements, including sub-millimeter height. We hope the previous information sparks a design idea for you. To find out more about Hirose products, please contact your local representative or visit us at hirose.com. Thank you for watching.
Well, that was very interesting. We'd now like to open it up for some questions. If you'd like to ask a question, please enter in the chat section of this website. So the first question is from Dave Gallagher, who is asking, someone's mic is open. I can hear typing. Jeff, you need to have a better lighting on your face. You're like all in the dark. Can you comment on that, Jeff?
I got to hide the laundry behind me. So
the next question is, what is the power current that can be put through a regular signal pin for a board-to-board and a ZIF connector?
I think I can answer that. It really depends on the pitch size. If you have the pitch ZIF connectors with the pitch size of 0.3, you basically have a 0.2 through 0.3 amps per pin. If you have, same with the board-to-board connectors, you have a 0.35 pitch, you will have 0.3 amps per pin.
Great. Thanks, Junior. I have another question here. Since we're on the subject of ZIF, someone was asking, what's the difference, or what's the definition of a ZIF and a LIF, and what's the difference between those two types of connectors?
ZIF stands for the zero insertion force connectors. That's actually that's mainly the connectors, FPC connectors with the actuators on. You need to operate the actuator to close and lock the connectors. And LIF is a low insertion force, which basically does not has the actuator to lock. So it's the in a retention force point of view, ZIF connectors is a lot more higher retention force than LIF.
So on a ZIF connector, you slide the connector in with no force because it's zero insertion force, and then you lock the locking tab. Where the LIF, there's no lock on it at all. Is that right?
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, retention force is a function of the friction on the spring contacts in most of the designs that we see. So the retention force is very, very low.
Okay. So would you classify the Hirose one action style connector as a ZIF or a LIF?
I'll take that one, Junior. I would call it a ZIF plus because
that's a loaded question. I know.
Yeah. I mean, quite frankly, there is a small insertion force required to make the connector. So in that sense, maybe it functions similar to a LIF, but you do have the locking tabs, which provide secure holding of the flex. So you now have a retention force to go with. So it's kind of unmates like a ZIF in the sense that you pop the actuator and be able to pull out with zero force. Mates a little bit like a LIF. The actuator portion kind of makes it a design iteration, or the cutting edge design pathway for what the ZIF started is kind of where we see it at.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, that was a trick question, I know.
Well, I mean, quite frankly, talking offline here, I mean, we call it ZIF.
You got your mic off.
Yeah, we're losing your audio, Jeff.
And I turned it off. That was me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot closer to what a LIF. We don't want to call it that because that could leave an image of those
right.
Those old things. So we definitely don't want to call it that. But
yeah, I think a modified ZIF is probably a good description of that.
Yeah,
I won't ask the question unless it comes up. But I
mean it's valid.
Just came to mind. Okay, so we can ask a couple more questions, and then when we're finished with our questions, we'll get to. Well, thank you for joining us today. We hope this webinar was informative, and you gained some ideas to help you with future wearable designs. And don't forget to follow Hirose on LinkedIn to be eligible for the Apple Watch raffle. To register, click on the offers button on the right side of your screen. And again, good day and stay safe. Thank you. And then Kim, offline here, the offers section, just kind of like leave this page up we could turn our cameras off, but then leave this page up for like another 30 seconds or something before you end the webinar. And then I think that's it. We'll be done. Everybody feel good? Junior, you good? Jeff?
Yeah, so I was thinking about going into the office, but I'm hesitant now because quite frankly, for EE Tech Times, I had problems at the office. Something's going on with the PC. When I change networks, it gets kind of freaky. So I can clean up my room. But then I was on a call the other night. This is like with family, and the darkness was also an issue. I just don't have any good light in front of me. I'm at a wall here. But I was able to put a lamp up, and it looks much better, especially during the daylight. So I'll probably just stay here because I'm kind of worried to go to the office and then find out that
Well, and it sounds like the problem you had is with your PC, not your. We were guessing it was your bandwidth, but I think it's your PC.
No, dude,
not
I
the bandwidth.
get like 865 megabps download speeds. I upgraded the internet because we were having problems with my kid's Zoom, and I got like a brand new router and the Nest Google Nest Wi-Fi router, and then I splurged on a much higher rated plan. But it doesn't show up on this PC because I'll do speed tests on this thing and it's super slow, but I'm getting like blazing fast speeds on other devices in the house. I don't know what it is.
New PC.
But, yeah. Well,
I'll put a good word in for you. So, bug Javier.
I haven't bugged him for a while. So,
Dave Gallagher sent a message saying make sure that you're not on the VPN that lowers your bandwidth.
No. So Mindshift, maybe I'll talk to Dave if he has some tips on it, but when Mindshift took a look at it, they thought it might have been part of the Windows update that kind of screwed with the...
Okay. By the way, the other day, the last trial that we had, Jeff, you had a light on and you look fine. So
it might be the lights I probably need to turn it off during the day because you get that backlight and then everything goes dark. So I got this light on the back.
Actually, that light that's in back of you, if you shut that off, you'd probably be good. Better, not great. Better, not great, but it's better. Yeah.
Well, I'm at a desk and I've got like a shelf up top, and I had put a lamp up there, and if you angled it right, so you don't look like you're being interrogated by the KGB, it provides a nice light. Okay. So I'll play with it. We got enough opportunities to get your lighting correct since we're doing probably 4 of these a day.
Okay. Well, I think we're all set. So good luck to us on Monday.
Maybe we should like test it in the morning or something. Just everyone pop on. Be sure
sure
Monday or sometime Monday.
All right. How about if we jump in at, you tell me what time. 2:00, an hour before.
What? You're the boss.
I'm asking you. You're the tech support on this. What do we need to do?
In my head, I might do it in the morning in case we had to have a call with Mindshift or something. Maybe when the boys first get on, just test it for 5 minutes and.
All right, I'm just checking here. That's February 9th, right?
Yes.
Okay, my schedule is open, so everyone else, whenever you can do it.
Well, what you mentioned Monday, but we're talking Tuesday, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tuesday. Excuse me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Did we get the link for Tuesday?
I could send it to you right now.
Resend it to everyone. Wait till we get off the call and send it to all 3 of us so we can kind of bookmark it and have it.
I can do it right now.
So did we have we seen how many people have registered at this point for Tuesday or?
Yeah, Kim has that.
The last time we looked, which was a few days ago, it was like 50 something.
Oh, good. Okay.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty good turnout. I mean,
yeah, percentage-wise, it's kind of small because we've sent out how many invitations, Kim?
At least 2, and it's been all over social media.
Yeah.
So.
And we got the distributors are jumping in now, sending it to their customers as well. So, hopefully we'll have, over 100 people on it.
Well, I guess what I say, that's great. I'm gauging it from what we would have done at a, customer by customer, the lunch and learn, stuff. And the 50-person turnout would be great. But I would say this was a lot of work for the first one, but now that we've got it down, I think it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, because we had to learn how to use the software.
Yeah. So if you look at it like 50 people attending at each event going forward, the effort versus the FaceTime with the customers there, I think it's definitely, again, let's hope that it goes up, and you may see a lot of people signing up on Monday and even Tuesday day of, it's today, right? But yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
We want it better, but it's I'd worry if it was like 5.
Right. That's what I was worried about, because I think the guys in Canada that did it, I think that's what happened to them. They had a real low turnout.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Because most of the invitations that they sent out went into people's spam.
Oh.
So, okay. Well, good.
Kim,
I'm
sorry.
opening the report so I could give you an actual number while you're still here.
No.
Yeah, Junior, you had a question, Junior?
Yeah. So
119.
119
nice.
you got?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's good.
that's really good.
Okay.
And the email that I sent just before this meeting, it's from Nirav, and he's asking if one of his account members are in or not. Can you check that? Can you check the name?
Sure.
Is that just like exportable into a Excel, or how does
Yeah,
that
you
work?
want me to send it to you?
Yeah, just send it. I'd like to
Yeah.
take a quick glance at who we got so far.
Sure.
You may be asking me again before Tuesday, but yeah, curious. That's a great number.
Okay.
And how
Send
many
that
times?
Well, I was going to say send that to Mark Kojak, but
It'll just create problems, I'm telling you.
I was going to say that what we think is good and what he may think is good could be very, very different. So
I agree.
you never know. You
I
could be
agree.
happy, you could be not. So
All right. So I'm just sending this now, and then, oops.
I'll send it to Takashi.
Okay. Sounds good. And then I'll check those names for you. I'll email you if those names are on here.
And how many times are we going to send the reminders again?
Oh, I've been getting automatic ones.
Oh, so what about for the SNS, like LinkedIn, Facebook?
Well, I know that Garth today actually set up an ad, and we're paying for it, so we might even get more people.
Yeah, so the ad boosts us up to the top of the LinkedIn message board.
Wow.
So we're paying money to boost ourselves on the LinkedIn board.
All right, we got to save money, Junior. You need to become like an influencer. Get your TikTok video game on.
I was telling Kim, I don't know how it happened on my LinkedIn page. It came up and said, do you want to invite these people to follow us on LinkedIn? And all I had to do was go click their names, and I went boom, boom. I clicked like 100 people, and we got a whole bunch of people are like just coming in from that. And I can't figure out where to find that again. But at any rate, it was effective to get people to follow us on LinkedIn. Okay, so I think we're good. Kim, you're going to send the new invite, so all of us have it to the real one on Tuesday, right?
I already did.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Kim.
Okay. All right, I'm going to end the meeting.
Oh, when are we going to? You said in the morning sometime on Tuesday, right? What time?
I think she left.
Oh, yeah, she left already.
How about you guys? What's good for you?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday, I'm open anytime.
So we do have that R50 team meeting, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
That's at R9 to 10. So prior to that, we could do something if you wanted to. You guys is 10 o'clock or 10:30 if we just do a quick one.
How about 8:30 your time? Just
Sure.
We're just going to sign on, make sure everything looks like it's going okay, and then sign off.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, 8:30 your time, 10:30 our time.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Sounds good.
Okay. See you then.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
Thank you.
Bye.